Alright guys, welcome back to another week of Total Football Discussion. I'm Connor Clements, he's Liam Hislop, and we're going to talk about football because why not? And the Phoenix this weekend, I don't even want to, we have to talk about it, but I'm just going to let you do most of the talking for this one because as you know, I missed this game, thank the Lord, that I missed it because the Phoenix were amazing for the first half and for the first 21 minutes.
20 minutes, yeah.
And then take it away, mate.
I know. And then, this is a big question. You wouldn't want to have got there too late because you would have missed a few of the goals.
Yep.
They scored cracking on the first minute. Great cross, great header. Great goal from Roy Krishna. Dan one in from miles away. And then, a good third goal to Kalajirovic as well. Good ball from Krishna. And at that stage, I was thinking, happy days. We're on for a win here, thank God.
If only the world was that easy, mate.
I know. They score a goal before half-time, and you're thinking, that's not a good sign. And then they just came out in the second half and played like absolute pants. Honestly, they could not hold the ball for more than about half a dozen passes. When you're trying to defend a lead, you want to conserve energy, you want to be able to pass the ball around, you want to control the game. They controlled the game against Manchester City away from home, 60% possession. They come out here, 42% possession. I don't know what the second half was. It'd be worse than that.
Yeah.
And
against Melbourne City, they did control possession, and against a team who normally control possession themselves, it was impressive.
They haven't been doing a lot of that this season, City, for some reason. I don't know why that is, but they've been winning.
And that's the difference between the Phoenix, right? We're still searching for our first win because that's 2 draws and a loss.
Yeah, it should never have been a draw, this one. Dario Kalajic's coach was saying, well, they didn't concede from open play, they were just from, set pieces, which they were. But they gave away a free kick and then they had a bit of a blunder in the box and that was one of the goals. And the other one, Reid tripped someone over and they conceded a penalty. So these things happen when you're under pressure, right? So if they're not under pressure and you're controlling the game and you're at the other end and you're having shots, then you're fine. One other thing, I suppose, Andrei Kalajirovic missed the header for his hat-trick in the 72nd minute. That makes it 4-2 and we're having a different conversation now.
Yeah, it might have been our first win of the season.
Yeah, so that's football.
And the other thing I got to talk about, there was a bit of a flashpoint in that penalty. After Redemption gave it away, Keegan Smith, what did he do?
He blew a kiss. He blew a kiss at Massimo Macaroni, who's like a 20-year veteran, played for Italy, played in Serie A.
So this is an 18-year-old keeper.
He's just trying to put him off.
With a kiss.
Yeah.
And
he almost saved it.
He almost saved it. He did smash that pin right down the middle.
I'm surprised he just blasted straight at his face.
Maybe he was. Smith did dive, so maybe he was just getting out of the way a bit.
The thing is, it seems to really annoyed Macaroni.
Yeah.
So is that a good thing or a bad thing?
Yeah. Well, you got to.
In his head a little
he's a young kid. You got to try everything you can to try and put this guy off. He's obviously experienced. So yeah.
People talk about respect and being humble, and I kind of see where they're coming from there. You don't want to be seen as brash or arrogant, but I thought it was more confidence than arrogance. And you don't want to be a shrinking violet if you're an 18-year-old trying to play goalkeeper in the A-League, right?
Absolutely. You're going to lose your position straight away if you do that. You're going to make mistakes.
If you're nervous, if you're shy, if you're not confident enough to shout at your backline in the A-League, then you're not going to play. And part of having that confidence of being able to shout at 35-year-old, 15-year veterans of the game, like Andrew Durante, comes with perhaps the confidence of being able to block a kiss at a 20-year veteran about to take a penalty.
Well, that's the perfect segue into our next section because we've talked about
veterans.
Yeah, we're talking veterans and we're talking Andrew Durante. He's out, of course, for the game. Why? There was a big call about how he had this injury that was going to rule him out for 8 to 12 weeks.
And then the day after that, they said he was fine and he's coming back.
So Andrew Durante's back in?
Yeah, he was running around after the game on Sunday doing fitness work.
Mate.
He's ready to go.
I thought he had some sort of injury where he's
They said he tore his groin adductor.
Yeah, and that's a big injury.
And they said that's 8 to 12 weeks out. He went to Auckland, he saw a specialist, and they said, nah, bit of rehab, you'll be fine.
So he can play?
He can play.
Is he at risk of tearing this adductor?
He's at risk of a career-ending injury, but he's 35, so any bad injury is a career-ending. I'm pretty sure he's torn it already. I asked Dario last week, is this still a torn groin adductor? He's like, yes, we've just got a different prognosis on how long it's going to take to recover. And a different way of
So this is basically Andrew Durante saying, I really want to play this fixture. I think
so.
And then he's going to miss a lot of the Phoenix games?
Yeah, that's what they reckon he can play the whole rest of the season. I don't think so. I think he gets through these playoff games. If they don't make it, then he may even retire. He may just call it a day then. He tries to keep playing. He probably needs a surgery. Comes back later in the season. I don't know, but they were thinking about playing on Saturday.
That's incredible.
Yeah, I know. But yeah,
So the other injuries that we have to talk about as well, that also are touch and go in some ways, where some people are saying, oh, they could be out for the games. Other people are saying, no, they can definitely play. I mean, Anthony Hudson, for one, was absolutely bullish about Chris Wood and Winston Reid playing. What's your thoughts on those?
I think Wood's okay. I think Wood's got a little hamstring tweak, which is
he didn't play against Newcastle.
Didn't play this morning, but I get you just get the feeling he's okay. And I think it was an FA Cup final he would have played this morning, but it wasn't. It was a midweek game against Newcastle. It's still a Premier League game,
which they won 1-0. So
and I think Burnley are quite a good club in the fact that they wanted to play international football, and they appreciate that, and they want them to be able to, and they're in a position where they can rest them to let them do that. West Ham aren't. West Ham, if they had a 50-50 Winston Reid or a 75-25 Winston Reid, they would have played him. And he's got a calf strain. So there's 3 levels of calf strains, grade 1, 2 and 3. 1 is 7 to 10 days and 2 is 4 weeks plus. So if he's 2 or 3, he's gone. So there's a commentator from TalkSport over there who said, oh, well, he thinks it's a grade 2 and he's gone. So if he's gone, we're gone, aren't we?
Yeah, well, you look at the chances and you look at, with Andrew Durante supposedly playing, I guess he just slots in straight away. But
he wouldn't have played for a month.
He wouldn't have played for a month,
and
exactly.
Then you're going to have Tommy Smith at left centre back probably,
who's also been out for a long time.
He hasn't played for 3 months. In the first team, he's played a couple of under 23 games for Ipswich, and then Boxall's the only fit one, and then you're either relying on Sam Brotherton or Timmy Zamopoulos. And Timmy's been playing as a holding midfielder predominantly, even for the All Ones recently.
He has.
And he's come off the bench.
So we're looking at a defensive.
And Storm Roux injured his ankle last night.
And Storm Roux's perennially injured anyway.
He's okay. Apparently he's got kicked in the plate in his ankle, where he broke his ankle.
So another injury concern.
Yeah, but that was more one where it just really hurt because someone kicked him.
It's a knock rather than a main.
So he should be back. Jeremy Brocky's back as well, though.
Yeah, Jeremy Brocky's great.
He's actually scoring goals at least. He's a guy who you actually might pick over a guy like
For years he's been scoring goals as well in the South African League. He keeps banging them in. So
who knows how good that league is? It probably is quite good, but it's you got to score them wherever you are, and he's scoring them. So you can look at Shane Smeltz; he's not really scoring that many in the Indonesian leagues.
And he's been all around the place. He was in the Malaysian league for a bit, and he wasn't really scoring there either. So I came back to the Phoenix, scored a few, but not as many as we would have liked. But Smeltz, this will definitely be his last chance at a World Cup. So.
And he's a guy you can sort of throw in at the end. He's only going to play 20 minutes. I mean, if he couldn't, I wouldn't think he'd be starting again. So that's fine.
We've got to talk about Peru. This is a team that everyone, when we heard the news, we were like, oh yeah, it's Peru. It's not Argentina. Or it's not Chile. It's still a really, really great team. Yeah,
they are a good team. And the good thing for New Zealand, I suppose, is Guerrero, their captain and striker, is under a little bit of an injury cloud, but it sounds like he's going to be okay.
But so's our captain and so's our vice captain. So I mean, we've all got injury clouds to deal with. It seems.
No, it's raining everywhere we go. And they've got a couple of other guys out. They reserved goalkeeper and one of their centre backs is injured. So that's good, but they've got depth and we don't. So they can call players, who are of a
as do all the South American teams. They can call on so many decent players. And we've talked about in the past. So I mean, to get any kind of result in this fixture, we're going to have to be at the top level. We're going to have all our players at least fit enough to get on the pitch and start without, pulling up in the first 10 minutes. And we're going to need them to play the game of their lives. It's frank. I mean, if we get blasted away in this first leg, you look at that second leg and you write it off basically because we need to get a performance at home. And I hope that the stadium is full. It looks like it's going to be full. So
I think when you talk to people about the 2009 game and you ask them what were your memories of that game, and they just go hazy memories.
Especially after the game. I mean, there was a lot of celebratory
jubilation. Hugging
yeah.
people on the street. Oh, what a day it was! What a night it was!
So to replicate any kind of semblance of that, come the 11th of November would be absolutely epic.